Hi friends, today I want to take a few minutes to talk about 5 common mistakes that first-time home buyers make with the hope that you can avoid it. And if you haven't met before, my name is Anya. I'm a realtor in Billings, Montana, and I'm working with Four Seasons Real Estate. And let's get to it. Mistake number 1 is looking at homes before you talk to your lender. Yes, I know, you probably think that you know what you can qualify for because you have down payment money saved, because you have stable income within the last year. There are many things come into play here. Debt to income ratio, your credit history, of course, credit score, some others you might not think about, especially if you buy in the very first time. Talk to your lender, get that number. There are 2 main reasons you want to do that. First one, you're not going to waste all the time and energy on scheduling multiple showings around your and your family's busy schedule. You'll fall in love with the house, you'll be ready to make an offer, and you'll find out that you cannot afford it. That could be really frustrating, really painful. And the second reason, once you talk to a bank, you'll get pre-qualification letter which will prove to a seller that you qualified for a loan. If you have multiple offers or competing offers, even if it's only 2, and yours doesn't have any letter and you won't be able to find it within a day or 2, most likely a day, you might lose a house. So talk to a banker, get that letter, and don't waste your time on looking at wrong homes. Mistake number 2 is not choosing real estate agent for yourself. That was a tough one. I had to record it a couple of times. I think this area is misunderstood. It's kind of a gray area. Many first-time home buyers still think that they need to pay some kind of fees. And what we do most of the time, we go to realtor.com or Zillow and we start to request showings right there. By the end of the day, you have 10 different agents calling you all the time. And they pick you instead of you picking one agent you like. And that's okay, you might find a good agent this way, but let me clarify that commission thing for you. Once house gets sold, seller will pay commission to listing brokerage. Then listing brokerage will share this commission with buyer's brokerage. You actually never write a check to buyer's agent. Seller the one who pays commission to them. Well, unless you're working with owner or you're buying from owner who doesn't want to work with agent, then you can choose to use one. But in 95% cases, you don't have to pay for buyer's agent services. What does that mean? You can take it seriously from beginning. Find an agent who cares, someone you have good connection with, someone who you can trust, and someone who answers all your questions. It's a very exciting time of our life, but it also can get stressful and overwhelming. You want to make sure that you have someone you trust by your side. One question I get often asked, Anya, what if I work with a listing agent? They offer me a 0.5% discount. That might happen. But guys, what if house overpriced by 2, 3, or 5%? Do you really save money? It's one of the largest purchases in your life. Why wouldn't you want to have someone by your side who represents only you, who have your best interest in heart, someone who can negotiate and fight for you? Seller already, well, a listing agent represents the seller. And once they start to represent you, they will become a neutral party. They won't be able to give full services neither to you, neither to them. They won't be able to fully negotiate for you or give you advice about some things. So something to think about. Mistake number 3 is spending way too much once you get qualified. We got qualified for a loan, you found that home you like, you made an offer, it got accepted. Congrats, you're buying a home. You have an average 45 days to get your inspection, appraisal, all the negotiation done. Make sure within this period of time, you don't do anything that can affect your ability to get a loan. You might get excited, you bought a new home, almost, now you go ahead and buy a new car. Or you start to shop for expensive furniture and apply for some sort of reward credit card. Make sure you talk to your lender before you do any large purchases or getting into any sorts of financing. Mistake number 4 is expecting your home to grow in value. You might not like this one, but once you buy a home, it might not increase in value. More than it might decrease in value. I'm not trying to scare anyone. Here in Billings, Montana, where I live, appreciation rate was pretty stable in the last few years, but all I'm saying that not you, not me can control the market. Would you agree with that? So if you buy in today with a plan to sell it in 5 years and make that much money so you can buy a bigger home because you'll have kids by then, you might lose. You gotta buy with the right reason. Buy because it's a smart financial decision, it's right for your family, it's increased quality of life for you. And if by the time you'll sell, you'll make some money, great. It's like a bonus. And don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying you shouldn't pay attention to that at all or buy a neighborhood that doesn't appreciate. I love to find good deals. I love to add value. I love to look at any property as an investment property. But just make sure that those expectations are not the most important ones when you buy a home. Mistake number 5 is feeling rushed. Don't let anything or anyone rush into a decision before you're ready. This home might seem like a great deal, a home of your dream, but if it's only second home you looked at, there is a big chance you'll regret it, and over years you'll compare it to others. Take your time here. First time you'll be making an offer, yes, you might be a little bit slow and unsure, and you might lose it. But guess what? Another home in the same neighborhood will come for sale. On another hand, once you know what you want, you know what is a good deal for you and you found that home, move quickly and efficiently. Don't waste your time here. If you notice within a few times you've been making an offer, you lost, maybe it's time to talk to your real estate agent and change your strategy. Thanks for watching. I hope my video was helpful. I hope you could relate to some of those questions yourself. And if you liked it, please hit thumbs up. Please share it with your friends. And like always, if you have any questions, if you need any help, please feel free to reach out. You can call, text, send me a message on Facebook, or email me.